I wrote the whole thing out in wire. I had about, I don't know, 100 square feet of wire and wire words, and I didn't know what to do with those. So I hooked them together and made them into kind of like a fishing net, and they're dripped in salt. And it was really great because it was both a way to tell the story, but it was also a way to include and to honor Roger in this project.
I mean, I was humbled working with her because she actually took something that I did, which is a journal entry that I wrote, and she actually took the words of that and turned it into one of her pieces. So it was something that I was able to really, I mean, I responded very emotionally to it because it was something that connected to me personally just from that experience of seeing something I'd written turned into this beautiful piece of artwork on a wall.
So I did this trilogy of shows, and the last show was at Method. And in that show, it was called Groundswell, and I actually created a wave. So kind of at the end of all of this other, all of these salty artifacts have been laid out there, in comes this wave and takes over the whole room. And I was just interested in like the whole idea that we are playing around with nature in a way that we might not be able to turn around, but in the end, nature always does adapt and transform and continue. You know, somebody walked into the Method show and came up to me and said, "What do you think this is going to achieve?" And I thought, wow, that's right way up. That's right in my face. But I mean, it's true. Why do we do what we do? I mean, I've thought a lot about this. There's a woman a female scientist who walked into the gallery up at the Museum of Northwest Art and saw the ghost meadow, and she came to tears because it was so real for her, and it's kind of what she's seeing all the time. And art's like that. It's like I'm just like putting the work out there to start conversations, and when somebody walks into a space and goes, "Oh, I know that I've kind of done what I'm trying to do," because that's what I'm after. I'm after that real kind of emotional connection, the thing that makes somebody stop and consider, or I guess I'm just trying to create ripples. I kind of feel like artists and scientists are the perfect partners because we're both interested in pursuing questions. And although we have very different processes, the idea of an artist and a scientist coming together to present their information is really interesting to me. And I think that, you know, it provides for a great partnership.
It's been really helpful, I think, just for me as a scientist to remember to take off my scientist hat once in a while and to think about what does this really mean beyond the realm of science? Why does it matter, and why do I care about it? I think the process of working with an artist has really helped me to do that, to step back and just really understand at that gut level why this matters so much to me personally. It's not just about an interesting project to study, it's actually something that I care about deeply.